I think that the public should be outraged over this.
Nikki Frenchco accused of being disrupted and arrested during a public meeting. Hello again, I'm Megan Lee. Trumbull County reporter Nadine Grimley first broke the story on First News at noon. Tonight, Nadine has reaction from both Frenchco and another member on the board about what happened. It's our top story at 6. Commissioner Nikki Frenchco facing a misdemeanor, disturbing a lawful meeting charge.
I asked him for a want to apologize to the sheriff. Fine, if you don't, we're going to move on.
All stemming from what happened during the commissioner's public meeting Thursday morning.
We're not going to deal with this. You're being very disrupting the. I'm not up.
She was speaking against the sheriff department. Now remember, she's the commissioner, and they're doing this to her.
Frenchco was escorted out of the room and taken to the jail in handcuffs.
It's unfortunate. It's embarrassing for our board. It's embarrassing for the county.
The arrest came while Frenchco was responding to a letter written by Trumbull County Sheriff Paul Monroe, read by the clerk during the meeting. In the letter, Monroe asked Frenchco for a public apology in response to an email she read in a meeting last month. That email sent to Frenchco.
So pay attention. This is all over the sheriff being butthurt, demanding something that's not even his right, an apology from somebody. This is a big case. I'm going to show you this. This is from 2022. And wait for it. She's now filing a federal lawsuit against this very thing. And this sheriff, you'll learn, destroyed all the evidence on purpose and got rid of it knowingly.
Frenchco, from a former inmate's mother, claimed the inmate was denied requested medical treatment at the jail. Monroe says the accusation was false since the inmate never requested medical attention. In an interview as she was released from jail, Frenchco says her arrest was politically motivated.
But because they were reading that letter today, asking for a public apology that I would not give, they came right for me, the deputies, for the sheriff, to whom I would not, did what they did. It was purely political.
Monroe says that isn't the case and, quote, what she did violated the laws to take official action.
And I think that the people who elected me should be absolutely outraged that when I do what I'm elected to do, which is expose the truth, to say what's going on about these situations that are normally swept under the rug, that they should be outraged that I...
Right, normally swept up or under the rug because it's only done against us pesky citizens. It's only getting footage because this is a commissioner in this local little town. Had this not been somebody ranked in a small town in Ohio, yeah, it would have got pushed under the rug. But thankfully, it was a commissioner. And it is getting focused because this is how the police are becoming everywhere. Think about it. She refused to apologize for speaking against them about conditions in the jail. I mean, really think that out. Is this what we want our police to be and become?
I'm getting treated the way I am.
To talk about something that is unfounded or make something that is not necessarily true into something that's true. We can't do that with other elected officials.
Commissioner Frenchco was issued a summons to appear in Warren Municipal Court. She's expected to be arraigned on the charge Friday morning. In Warren, Nadine Grimley, WKBN 27 First News.
So, now we watch that. I'm going to go into my second part. I mean, this is a really crazy story. Really, really crazy. You can go over here to their channel and you can download the whole report. But of course, it's probably their narrative. I'm not sure.
Lawyers for Trumbull County Commissioner Nikki Frenchco have filed a motion in federal court asking that a judge rule in her favor on a civil rights case stemming from her arrest last year, and that those involved in the arrest should be punished for their actions. From Warren, here's First News anchor Stan Boney.
The motion specifically asks U.S. District Court Judge J. Philip Calabrese for a partial summary judgment against several of the people involved with Nikki Frenchko's case. A summary judgment is when a judge makes a decision based on statements and evidence without actually going to a trial. The motion asks that the judge rule that Frenchko's First and Fourth Amendment rights were violated, and that some of those involved in Frenchko's arrest, including Trumbull County Sheriff Paul Monroe, destroyed evidence and public records. Frenchko filed the original lawsuit in April, claiming her civil rights were violated when she was arrested.
Now remember, this is a city worker that this sheriff and them arrested, violating her rights. I mean, this is a breaking story out of Northeast Ohio in a small town, Trumball County. It's close to Youngstown, but a little further north. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this video. So I'm going to let you watch it. I don't want to interrupt too much. I think you'll like it.
The motion last week with the court stated that the case is about a, quote, government which abused its police powers to retaliate against an elected official for making critical statements about the sheriff and his political allies. Frenchko's case was eventually dismissed, but in the process, she hired attorney Dave Beatrice, who was part of the legal team that filed the federal lawsuit. Beatrice immediately took legal steps to ensure all text messages in the case were preserved, including those from Sheriff Paul Monroe and Trumbull County Commissioner Mauro Cantalamessa. But in the motion filed with the court, Frenchko and her lawyers claimed the defendants willfully deleted text messages that they knew were public records, and that Sheriff Monroe admitted in his deposition that he deleted all the requested text messages. Sheriff Paul Monroe has not returned my call for comment, and Commissioner Mauro Cantalamessa said he cannot comment because of pending litigation. In Warren, Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube.
Yeah, they have their own YouTube now, news. So guys, tell me, what do you think about this? I mean, the police are just violating anybody and everybody, and we're all like subject to it. And I think we've had quite enough, and we need more lawsuits and something to change this, because it's getting really bad. Well, thank you again for watching. I'll see you again on my next video. Make sure you subscribe now if you haven't. Make sure the bell notifications are on. Like, definitely share. Sometimes throughout the day, different times, reaches different people. But I appreciate all the support I can get. Thank you and have a good night. Bye.